Hello everybody! You probably clicked this video because you're aware of the art drama that's going on Instagram. I interacted with the person whose name is getting a lot of attention right now. I left one comment and immediately got blocked. Let's see what we know so far. Something that I want to disprove right off the bat is the claim that GhostInkClub could be a minor. Her fanbase has been pulling this excuse from under their sleeve and saying things like, "Oh, you're just jealous of an up-and-coming young artist." But a quick look at her commission bio on Ko-Fi, written by her by the way, will tell you that they're over the age of 18. And I've included a real-time clock in case that info is removed. Most of the back and forth talk has been a debate on whether this artist is guilty of copying other people's work, tracing maybe, or even just using straight-up AI. Before I show any of their work, I want to make something very clear. This artist has claimed to have made all 3 works on their phone. And that means like, oh my gosh. Let's put this into perspective for people who aren't artists. That means you only have about 3 by 6 inches of screen to work with, and I don't think you understand the scope of how difficult that is with a finger, better yet a stylus. I want to spell this out in the most simple way to her hardcore believers and her fully committed supporters. The way her sketches unfold in the speed paints that she provided is resemblant of like somebody going dot to dot in a connect the dots coloring page. Why I say that is because throughout the entirety of the speed paints, the sketches have no revisions. They say Ibis Paint records every little action that you do, so has erasing left the room? Or flipping your canvas to see if your proportions are right? Because there's none of that. And that's like my completely unbiased opinion. I've read a lot of commentary on this, but this is something that hasn't been pointed out yet. I'm more apprehensive about where this artist is drawing all their inspiration from, because nowhere in their screen captures, especially the one of Pinkie Pie, does it show them switching tabs to like a Gobo image that they're looking at, or a reference board of images. Why this should matter is because your favorite creators that you look up to can be preaching the exact same things, like no AI, no tracing, no stealing, and that also includes not giving credit where credit is due. In the art community, I've taken note that there's a fallacy that as long as the images are not a one-to-one copy of each other, then let's just give them a pass and not have to question them. Well, that's where you're being dishonest with yourself. And it is our role as an artist to understand that somebody's not hating when they say, "This looks a little too similar to so-and-so's work." Do I think they're telling the truth? No. But can they draw? They can, 100%. This is what I think happened. I'm fully convinced that she used AI and decided to draw the sketch on top of it to trick people. What should have been her best sketch out of the 3 came out to have the lowest detail. This portion of the video is not meant to be let's fix the artist's drawing, but I'm just gonna point out what I see. In the span of only one drawing, they expect us to believe that they've always drawn hands like this, to somehow drawing them perfectly in place without the need of guidelines or anything to indicate structure in the hand. Let's look at their eyes. Now try flipping it. By doing that, you can see how flawless and symmetrical the bottom eyes are, the line quality of the bottom and upper eyelashes, and the unstable placement and size of the irises compared to the bottom one. They did a live drawing on Magma with a user named Topper. On the left is their drawing, and then the right is GhostInkClub's. And I'm sorry, but it's inconsistent to believe that someone drew that on the spot and that. You can find it here. What ticks me off the most is that an artist under the name of Flop has been hosting her own Draw This in Your Own style, made it clear that she doesn't want any AI submissions, and upon review, GhostInkClub was one of the participants, but hers turned out to be AI. Here are my final thoughts. Obviously, don't spread hate to them, but let them know what you think. And if they block you, like they did me and many other artists, then we can only hope that they approach making art more transparently. Yes, sure it is. From what I've heard, they're still doubling down on commissions, so if you made it to this point and you're still in support of them, then do as you will. The illustrations in this video were by me, also the background music, and the majority of the media belong to the people listed below.